Okay, guys, this is going to be day 13 in my 31 Days of Horror. While I was away over the weekend, I did get a chance to watch the first season of The Walking Dead. So I figured I would just do something a little bit different and, just have do the first season of Walking Dead instead of a movie, which, it's still horror and stuff, so it it should be fine, whatever. I don't think anybody will have a problem with it. So yeah, The Walking Dead. I remember back when what was it, like 2010 or something, when it had a lot of hype behind it. I remember during AMC's Fear Fest, they kept showing the promos for it, and everybody was excited for it. And then I went into it thinking it was going to be really overhyped, and I wasn't really. I was expecting it to be a flop, and I was surprised. I thought it was a really great show when I first seen it. I remember coming back from a Halloween party and just watching the first episode. I had it set to record on the DVR, and I watched it and I really liked it, and I ended up watching, I think, the first 3 episodes, and then um, something happened and I never finished it. So I waited till the Blu-ray came out. I bought the Blu-ray and rewatched it, and caught the other 3 episodes or whatever. And I really liked the series. So after this is basically just the intro for the video, but I'm gonna basically do a brief review over the first season, I guess. Since season 3 is starting up, I figured I would watch. This was running on AMC, and when I was away, I decided, I was able to watch. I think I missed the first episode, but I watched the other 5, and I'm probably gonna watch the second season soon too, just to catch up. Even though the third season just started, I do have it recorded, so I'll check that out after I've watched the second season, because I've actually never finished the second season. Anyway, that's going way ahead. Yeah, so The Walking Dead, that's gonna be my pick for day 13. See you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so The Walking Dead, season 1, it basically follows kind of a police officer who gets shot and is in a coma and basically wakes up in the zombie apocalypse. And it kind of follows him as he looks for his family and just trying to survive in the zombie apocalypse. It mainly follows him, but there is a bunch of other characters too. And I think the main reason that this show is successful is because the characters. It's a really character-driven show. The characters are pretty unique, and even when I first started watching it, there's a lot of different people to follow, and I never really got confused. I pretty much learned who everybody is right away, and I think it helps because how like unique they are, and how different they are from one another. And like Rick is kind of the main character, I guess. He's kind of does the right thing, courageous policeman type guy, and just a all around good person who always wants to do the best that he can or whatever, but still put himself in danger to save others. And then you have Shane, who was his partner in real, before the zombie apocalypse. He was the police partners or whatever, and he's more of a you know uh, do what it takes to survive type of guy. Like kind of a bit of an asshole, but in the same way, sometimes it seems like that his way, even though it's a bit more shady, is probably the better way, the more safe and way to stay alive. And so you have that kind of battle between their leadership skills or whatever. And sometimes, even though Shane is a bit more shady, I kind of agree with his way of doing things. And then you have like the old guy Dell, who's just a real handy type of guy. Knows a lot about a lot of things, very wise. Who's really likable. You have Glenn, who's kind of the younger kid, but kind of an adult. Who's a really interesting character. Daryl, who's kind of like the, I guess, hick character, but he's like kind of a badass. His brother was more of a like douchebag, and he's a really fun, awesome character. Probably like my favorite character. And then you have like the wife and stuff who I think she was in Prison Break. I forget her name. And you have the two sisters who I really enjoy. I think a lot of like great zombie movies, like I think of Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead and stuff. I think that they are really rely on your relationship with the characters, and fill in their emotions and stuff as they go through a zombie apocalypse, which is uh, would be a pretty emotional thing, when your friend or whatever can turn into a zombie. You have to deal with that. And this show definitely does that really good. The show only ran the first season only ran 6 episodes, so it feels like they tried to pack a lot of things into the 6 episodes. It was pretty well paced, at least the first season, and you know it, it went by pretty fast, and every episode something was happening, and it really moved along quickly. um it was written, some of the dialogue is really well written. The acting is very good. I thought that the characters and the acting is probably two of the biggest pluses for the show. um Really well casted. Even the effects are pretty decent. There's some CGI in it, but they do a lot of bloody stuff for TV. They for a basic cable show or whatever. They push the boundaries, I guess. Overall, I really like this show. I know a lot of people kind of fell off during the second season, which I've still not seen all the way, but I know the first season is really good. Just a great show. I don't want to go through all the episodes, because I don't want to really spoil it and stuff in case somebody's never seen it and is watching this video. But I definitely recommend checking out The Walking Dead. That's basically, a brief review of the series. I think it's a great series for the first season anyway. Um, yeah, that's basically it, guys. This is kind of a different video, a season or something, but I kind of needed something to fill in, to catch up with, and I figured since I did watch it over the weekend when I was away, I could just use that. So whatever. Hope you guys don't mind, and catch you guys later.